Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand, and welcome back to a quick run through. We're out on an inspection repair bid in the north end of Cumming right now for a real estate broker we do a ton of stuff for. So his client has his home under contract. It's a great house. I mean, you don't find much that's terms maintenance free, but this is actually hardy plank. This isn't Nietzsche siding, so this builder actually didn't go the cheap route and put good siding in here. Down at the bottom here, the inspector noted that there's a chunk out of that siding, and we'll just have to replace about 6 to 8 feet of siding right there. They hit it with a lawnmower or something. That's all it was. On the roof line, it's going to be kind of hard to see it, and I can't really zero in too well, but you'll see some shadows underneath the shingles. Those are what we call tented shingles, nail pops. The roofing nails that people use, that builders use, don't have serration on them, so some of them will work free. Sometimes the decking board will pop free, which is probably the case with that upper corner up there where you see that tent in it. And then these metal exhausts you see coming through for the water heater and the furnace, they need to be sealed at the bottom, and the same with the vent boots around these stacks. This is a pretty simple repair. Our guys do this stuff all the time, and it's usually $250, $350 to do that. As I come in a little bit more, you can kind of see the tenting right there. Not a lot of them, so don't be alarmed if you have that on your house. You do want to fix them. At the back door here, the inspector wrote up that all the trim around this door is rotted. It's not. It's just been getting some water to it. They didn't prime it, and so it's peeled off. It's interesting that the builder did this folded aluminum flashing at the top. It's actually kept the wood from rotting. The challenge with all construction, not just new construction, but what everybody does out here, like where you see this corner's rotted right here, the right side brick mold needs to be repaired, about 2 feet of it, but it's not back primed and sealed. So when you look at that trim, you see 2 faces of wood. I see 6. There's a bottom, there's a top, and there's 2 sides that you're not seeing, and those aren't primed. So when the water gets in behind it up here and it drops on down, it just rots that, and then from the bottom where the caulk failed as well. So outside of that, it's just repairing that right brick mold, and then we'll just repaint the door and the trim, and that kind of kicks us out of the backyard. You can see this gap a little bit closer here. New construction, a lot of times they won't caulk the butt joints of the hardy plank siding, which is what you see here, and we generally recommend that stuff be caulked. He's got one little settlement crack above the window right there that just needs to be caulked, and that's pretty much it. And at the front, he's got just a little bit of rot over the garage doors. And again, it's because they weren't set right, and they only painted what you saw. So as it absorbed water from behind, they rotted. And that's a simple fix for us. It's not a big deal. You can kind of see it right here. So both of these, this one's actually pulled away, this little cap. And see the wrinkling in the wood? Whenever you see a wrinkle like that, you know it's rotted. So we'll pull that cap off and then replace that whole piece across this garage and the one on the other side right there with back primed and sealed wood, so it'll never rot again. The cool thing about what we do is not only do we things right, but if we do any trim repairs and they rot out again, it's a lifetime of ownership warranty, 3 years, fully transferable. So that's one of the reasons that people like us. Getting us on the phone is a headache, but we pretty much do everything. I'm out in the truck today. Usually I'm out in the van, but we have a driver most days to keep me going. But you can reach us at 770-912-2829. We're top rated Andy's List and home advisor contractor. My brother and I have had this company for 27 years. It's crazy, but we pretty much do everything. Sometimes you catch me, 770-265-9017. Just be patient with us, and we'll always be happy to help you out. Take care. See you at the next house. Bye for now.